Acne around the chin and mouth hurts. It pops when you smile. You feel like people are always looking at it. You hit it whenever you eat, and it just never seems to go away before another one pops up. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what's causing yours, and you'll know exactly how to get rid of it. My name is Brian Turner, and I used to have extremely severe cystic acne, and I remember getting these super pressurized cysts on my chin and these super sensitive small whiteheads in the corners of my mouth that would constantly hurt, and they would pop whenever I ate or whenever I'd laugh. It sucks, I definitely know. So first, let's go over the most common causes of mouth and chin acne, and then we're gonna go over exactly what we can do to get rid of it. So bear with me because there's a lot, but you are going to be an expert by the end of this video. First off, we all unconsciously touch our chin all the time. Sometimes it's, when we're thinking hard, we'll stroke our chin, or sometimes it's just fidgeting, kind of touching our face. Sometimes it's leaning on our hand when we're bored or we're tired, but all the bacteria, dirt, and the gunk that are on your fingers from, the doorknob, the bathroom, the gym, all of that gets on your skin, and that can cause mouth breakouts. All right, so that one might be obvious, so let's piggyback onto it with a little bit less obvious one, the gym. Now, when we're working out, we're touching handles that thousands of other people have touched, and sometimes we get an itch and we scratch it. Ew. Also, even if you think that your sweat towel is clean, you're touching it over and over again with those dirty hands and then rubbing it on your face. And finally, when we work out, we sweat. And for those of us who are prone to acne, if we let that sweat dry, it can actually cause us to break out. So try to wash up as soon as you finish your last exercise. And that brings us to number 3, brushing your teeth. Now, how does that make sense? But think about it. Most people end up with at least a little bit of toothpaste around their lips, around their mouth when they're brushing. And one of the most common ingredients in toothpaste is sodium lauryl sulfate, which has the highest score for causing acne, a 5 out of 5 on causedna.com. And that's just one ingredient. Toothpaste has a ton of different ingredients that irritate the skin, and always remember this, irritated skin breaks out with acne. So be very careful to not let the toothpaste get out of your mouth, and brush your teeth before doing the cleansing step of your skincare routine. By the way, if you like these tips so far and you're tired of dealing with acne that you just can't seem to get rid of, feels like you've tried everything and you don't really know what to do next, go check out my acne program. It's theacnemethod.com. It's very simple. It's 10 steps that will help you uncover your personal causes of acne so that you can turn it off at the source. Michaela's going through it right now, and only halfway through, she already found one huge cause of her acne, and now her transformation so far is looking absolutely amazing. She actually messaged me the other day and it made me really happy. She said, "The amount of tears I've cried over my face and the pain that it's caused me, and now finally figuring out my body and seeing results, I could cry happy tears." So it makes me very happy to see how excited people get when they kind of gave up hope a while back, but now something is actually working. Feeling like you are in control is a hugely empowering feeling, and it feels really good to be able to help people get to that point, right? So if you're liking the video so far, I guarantee you're gonna love the program, so go check it out. All right, now on to the next mouth acne cause, because this one is a little bit less obvious. Number 4 is your dog. Yes, your dog might be causing you acne. Now, listen, run with me with this. Whether you're like me and you're overly loving to the point that you're putting your face against your dog's face, or you just like to pet, little Fido, little Rover with your hands, but then you touch your face, you can be transferring dirt, oils, bacteria, and even Demodex mites onto your skin. Next on the list is food. Now, the food that goes into your mouth plays a big impact on your skin, and everybody is different. So if you have a personal food allergy, dairy or gluten is a good example, but there's a ton of other ones. It can actually be causing your breakouts without you even knowing it. Also, the food that doesn't make it into your body, it ends up around your lips and your mouth. Yeah, that can definitely be causing your acne too, especially if you notice that your acne is just around the mouth, but not really anywhere else on your face. So just eat carefully. All right, let's talk about showering. This tip is huge for all acne, so if you're not gonna take any other tip from this video, please take this one with you. If you're washing your hair with shampoo and conditioner and you're letting the water run all of that soap down your face, there are some seriously acne-prone ingredients in there, so start tilting your head back or maybe to the side when you're washing it, just so that you can avoid all of that washing over your pores, basically, right? And when you get out of the shower, what's the first thing you do? You grab a towel, you towel off, but when is the last time you actually cleaned that towel? If it's been a while, just remember that bacteria thrives in damp environments, and after that towel has gotten wet 3 or 4 times, it's become an incubation chamber for bacteria, so start swapping your towels out more often, or just let your face air dry. How about chapstick or kissing? If we take a look at cherry chapstick on CauseDNA.com, there are 6 acne-causing ingredients in there. That is crazy. If you're coloring outside of the lines, or you're smearing it when you're leaning on your hand, or when you're kissing your partner, it's getting around your mouth, bam! Hello, pimples. And when we're kissing, not to absolutely disgust you, but we're sharing a ton of saliva bacteria. We're sharing lip products, like chapstick. And the most important is that we're actually introducing someone else's acne bacteria that's on their face to our face. Now we're moving on to sleep, and it plays a huge role in our overall acne. Have you ever noticed that your face is more oily when you've stayed up all night? Because when we're lacking sleep, our body actually releases more of the stress hormone called cortisol, and cortisol causes us to overproduce oil out of our sebaceous glands, which basically just means more breakouts. Just like your towels, your pillowcase can be causing you acne. So you lay on it every single night and it soaks up some of that natural face oil each time until that sucker is fully saturated. So that's dirt, sweat, bacteria, oil, it's all in there. And it's all not that great for your acne. I used to always struggle with the whole, change your pillowcases often advice, because I didn't want to do laundry every other night. So here's the secret. Flip your pillow after one night. That way you get a use off of each clean side. And then also buy, 3 or 4 different pillowcases so that you can just swap it out really quick. And then at the end of the week, then you can just wash all the pillowcases at once. All right, if you have a beard and you use different beard products like oil, or you wear makeup, it can be causing your acne too. So always look up whatever products you're gonna use on, again, CauseDNA.com, so that you can see a breakdown of each ingredient that's in there on a scale of 1 to 5 for how acne causing it is. A lot of times, the fragrances, the preservatives that are in a lot of our products are some of the worst things in there. Next up is anything you have to touch to your face to use. So, the strap on your bike helmet or your marching band cowboy hat, whatever, anything like that. Or if you hold your phone against your face when you talk, you have the bacteria transfer, but also the act of your skin being physically rubbed and getting irritated is something called acne mechanica. And that's why a lot of times you'll get little breakouts where your bra strap is on your shoulders, or where your backpack strap is. Your genetics and your hormones play an absolutely huge role in your acne as well. You can't really do much about them other than making sure you've taken care of all the other factors as much as possible. But if you're somebody who has a period, you can expect your hormones to rapidly rise in the mid-follicular and the mid-luteal phase. So that's basically 7 days before and 7 days after ovulation. So it doesn't really help to stop your breakouts, but at least you can, get a better idea of when to expect them. So those are the major reasons for mouth breakouts, as well as some things you can do to stop them. But what else can we do to help fight those breakouts? First off, a beta-hydroxy acid like benzoyl peroxide can help a lot. Now, benzoyl peroxide is an antiseptic, and it can help reduce the overall amount of acne-causing bacteria on the skin. But this is really important. Benzoyl peroxide comes in 2.5, 5, and 10% concentrations, and you might think the more powerful the better, right? But actually, we have plenty of studies that show that the 2.5% is just as effective as the 5 and the 10% in terms of getting rid of acne, but it's much less irritating. And remember, irritation causes acne. Next up is a gentle chemical exfoliating alpha hydroxy acid like glycolic or malic or lactic acid. These work just like physical exfoliations, like scrubs and microbeads. They take off that top layer of dead skin cells, which can get clumped up and stuck together, and then that can actually clog your pores. But a chemical exfoliator is much less irritating on the skin. Don't make me say it again, but we want to avoid the irritation. Now, the one that I absolutely swear by is the pumpkin enzyme mask from Banish. I've been using it for about 5 years because it is literally the best skincare product that I've ever used, and everybody says that when they try it for the first time. It's gentle, which is really helpful because I have sensitive skin and I never end up with like a red face or irritated face, but it's super effective. When you wash it off after having it on your face for like 10-15 minutes, your face feels incredibly smooth. And again, it's sloughing off that top layer of dead skin cells, but glycolic acid is also really great at repairing collagen and elastin, which is what helps to repair acne scars as well as give your face like that nourished, that glow look. But it also helps to turn up the skin cell turnover rate, which basically means that you shed that old skin, that top layer, faster, but you also create new skin cells faster, which helps you to keep your pores from clogging. So if you want to try it, you can use my code. It's Brian5. It'll get you a discount on Banish. And just for you guys watching this video, if you send me an email afterwards to theacnemethod@gmail.com after you buy anything from Banish, I will give you the entire Acne Method bundle for free, as well as the video course for free. And the other product that really helps with mouth breakouts is a retinoid. This is a vitamin A derivative, and it does a lot of the same things as glycolic acid, but with a different mechanism, so you're doubling up on the effectiveness. So it helps to slough off that top layer of sticky, dead skin cells. It helps to regrow your collagen and elastin, and it helps to turn up the skin cell turnover rate. So there it is. Now you have a list of things you can pay attention to improve the acne around your mouth. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up if you thought this was helpful. Let me know what's caused you to have acne around the mouth in the past, and subscribe for new weekly skincare videos if you haven't already. And remember, you are not alone, you are beautiful, and you are a part of Team Acne. I'll see you skin bosses in the next video.